Mingala Bakamya, I'm Angus Watson with the headlines for DVB. The Myanmar National Human Rights Commission has insisted that local Selangor police investigate the December shooting of Latpdaung protester Kin Win. The Commission confirmed that her killing breached international rights standards. They have now placed the blame for her death squarely on the shoulders of police, accusing them of the premature use of lethal force against protesting villagers. However, the Commission suggests in the report that demonstrators had turned violent. The report recommends the investigation of individual police. That's despite the finding that correct crowd control equipment had not been issued. 2 Rohingya men have died in police detention in Thailand, according to a report by DPA. The German news agency cited Thai police on Wednesday as saying one man had died from dehydration and another from an infection. The men were among 98 Rohingya rescued from traffickers in southern Thailand on Sunday. 3 deaths have now been recorded among the group. One woman was found crushed to death as the group of nearly 100 were being transported by traffickers in just 5 vehicles. Meanwhile, New York-based NGO Human Rights Watch has penned a letter to President Thein Sein calling for Rohingyas to be granted citizenship. A 1982 law does not recognise members of the Muslim minority as Burmese nationals. In December, the UN General Assembly adopted a resolution calling on the Burmese government to amend the ruling. HRW says that rectifying the issue of Rohingya statelessness is the first step required to resolve what it calls a long-standing rights abomination.
Citizenship has been connected to denial of rights and violence against the Rohingya by local authorities. You know, they've been able, through the citizenship laws, to restrict freedom of movement, restrict right to livelihoods, medical services, education, essentially keeping them locked down. People do have the right to leave and return to their country as they like. The problem, of course, for the Rohingya is that it's a one-way trip because they're not recognized as citizens of Burma, and once they've left, they're not going to be allowed back in.
The Burmese Ministry of Conservation and Forestry has labelled the cross-border trafficking of timber logs as a breach of sovereignty. A Burma-China logging and forestry seminar was held in Rangoon on Wednesday. Deputy Minister Amy Mong confirmed that as many as 130 Chinese nationals arrested for trafficking timber last week would be charged under the Forestry Act. The export of raw timber was banned last April. You can find more on all of today's stories at dvb.no. Bye for now.